Hi, welcome back to ASL for All. Today we'll be learning some food signs. We'll first be starting out with the sign for bread. Bread, you'll be taking your non-dominant hand in front of you and your dominant hand in a closed C shape with your thumb towards the rest of your fingers and slicing down your non-dominant hand like slicing bread. Next is the sign for milk. You'll be taking an O hand shape into a fist, like you're almost like you're milking a cow, but it's going to be sort of in front of you wherever's comfortable. This is the sign for milk. The sign for eggs is with your H hand shapes in both of your hands and be cracking open the egg. If you move this sign down, this can be the sign for weight. And if you tap it, this is a sign for name. So the motion of cracking the egg is very important in this sign. The next sign is the sign for banana. You'll be having your non-dominant hand in front of you with a D hand shape or a 1 hand shape, whatever's comfortable for you. And you'll be using your dominant hand to peel the ends of the banana. The next sign is the sign for orange. You'll be taking a O into a fist on your chin, also depicted as the color. So this is the fruit and the color. The next sign that we'll be learning is the sign for apple. You'll be taking an X hand shape in your dominant hand, moving it to your face, and you can twist it on your face like you're crunching an apple. If you do a V hand shape and you crunch it like a sharpened V hand shape and move it on your mouth and like you're chewing, this is a sign for gum. If you change this sign for candy into a 1 hand shape and twist it on your face, this is a sign for candy. The next sign that we'll be learning is the sign for toast. So toast is your non-dominant hand in front of you and your palm is going to be facing towards you. Your sharpened V hand shape or your bent V is going to go from the palm of your hand to the back of your hand. Toast. The next sign is the sign for cake. You'll be having your non-dominant hand in front of you and your dominant hand is going to be slicing on your hand like you're cutting a piece of cake. Next is the sign for cookies. You'll be taking that same non-dominant hand shape and a C in your dominant hand and cutting the shapes of the cookies out. Next is the sign for pizza. Pizza is what we call a loan sign. It doesn't necessarily have a sign, but it's finger spelled in the way that people will understand what you're signing about. We would say P to an I to a double Z with a V hand shape to an A, so pizza. Next is the sign for cheese. Your non-dominant hand is going to be in front of you, and your dominant hand is going to smush on your other hand for the sign for cheese. Next is the sign for vegetable, is a V hand shape in your dominant hand, moving your palm facing you and then switching it to palm facing towards the person you're having the conversation. Vegetable. Fruit is an F hand shape from your mouth to your ear on your cheek area. Lastly, the sign that we'll be learning is the sign for meat. This is also the sign for beef. You'll be taking your non-dominant hand in front of you and your 8 hand shape in your dominant hand, and you'll be pinching it like you're picking up a slab of meat.